Whew. I don't know about you guys, but I am ready.
Let's do it.
Pop. There it is. Perfect timing.
Distance nerding.
Oh! Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time. It is that time of the week. It is ready. We are ready for it. It's Tuesday. You know what that means.
I call it Ready Player Fun.
That's right there. You are now watching and listening and tasting Distance Nerding.
Hey-o.
Part of the CinemaCon radio podcast family.
That's right. Well, he's Aaron Thick.
He's John Mets 5000.
And he's an entitled Warriors fan, young boy Phil.
You're just mad because the Kings got owned.
Super angry.
We're here to
nerd together. Except if you're a Warriors fan, then I'm not here to nerd with you.
Hey-o.
You're just, like I said, you're just mad. It's okay.
I am mad.
Yeah, because you're a loser?
I'm entitled to have my feelings.
You are entitled to be a loser.
Though?
Hey, I remember back in the day. I remember the Tim Hardaway days. So just relax there, Spree Will. Okay.
Hey, Spree for 3. Okay, and then he went to the Knicks and did nothing. Okay, it's fine.
We're talking about anything pop culture, movies, food, music, wrestling, comics, not basketball, whatever you're nerding out on. We want to talk about it.
Guys, follow us on all the places: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. We got a Discord, all at Distance Nerding.
And you can email us at distancenerding@aol.com. That's real. It works.
Right. It's a real thing. You see it on the screen for those of you who are watching the show right now. Distancenerding@aol.com.
We made a graphic for it, so it has to be real.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, guys, this week, what we have on deck, the Geekend update.
Powerhouse Comic-Con is coming.
Lights, camera, reaction.
CinemaCon is over, and now we've got the trailers.
We got a new volume of Tales from the Thick.
The Galactic Showdown Volume 3, Broken Bonds and Dark Alliances. Yeah, that's fancy.
Starting rumors.
Is Olaf coming to the MCU this summer? Yep, that's you gotta watch the movie.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing that's actually happening.
Sweet, dude.
And then, of course, what we all come for, the name of the show.
Oh, hey, easy. Sequels galore, including a sequel to the writer's strike.
That's exactly what's happening right now. But before we get into all of that, of course, guys, we got to do our not favorite segment, but part of the favorite segments here, guys. Of course. But first, let me get a shout out.
Shout out to Poddex and shout out to that intro. In fact, this episode is powered by Poddex. Poddex are unique interview questions and starting prompts in the palm of your hand. If you're a new podcaster, an existing broadcaster looking to grow your audience or get more engagement, level up with Poddex and check out poddex.com. Use code nerding10 for 10% off the decks, the merch, the swag, the stickers, the hats, the shirts, all the things.
All of them.
All the things.
All of the things. Of course, guys, we use Poddex for all of our interviews. We've been spreading the good word of Poddex out there. So, guys, check it out. Again, just like James said right now, head over to poddex.com. Use the code nerding10. Get that 10% off. But, of course, if the show is powered by Poddex, then what is Young Phil powered by? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, Young Phil is powered by DUBBY. That's right. DUBBY is an emerging brand of energy drinks created to help focus, concentration, reaction time with no jitters or crash. DUBBY contains no maltodextrin, no sugars, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes, and it's keto friendly for those of you who are on that keto lifestyle, baby. DUBBY contains Neurofactor. It's a neurotropic derived from the coffee fruit. Neurofactor helps give your brain focus and clarity, while the 150 milligrams of caffeine and 3 essential B vitamins, that's 3 essential B vitamins, help you stay alert and energized. Guys, find out more about DUBBY at www.dubby.gg and use the code NERDING10 to get 10% off your order. If you're wondering what my flavor is tonight, I love this flavor because I keep gravitating back towards it.
Fried chicken? Is it fried chicken?
It is the new fried chicken flavor. It is amazing. It is
That would get me. I'd buy it.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
my God.
I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1. But no, push and punch. So it's the fruit punch and lemon lime, and I'm definitely going to be drinking that. But before we jump into the next part, we've got a new sponsor. Here. And Aaron, why don't you tell everybody about our new sponsor?
Sure. So get ready, because today's podcast is sponsored by Interdimensional Sandwiches, the mind-bending sandwich shop that defies the very fabric of reality, teleporting your taste buds to an alternate dimension of flavor. Fed up with ordinary sandwiches that barely tickle your taste buds? Longing for gastronomic journey that transcends time and space? Interdimensional Sandwiches has the answer you've been searching for. Introducing our bewildering array of cosmic delights, trademarked sandwiches that break all the rules of conventional cuisine, blending ingredients and flavors from across the multiverse. Why choose interdimensional sandwiches, you might ask? A glimpse the unfathomable with these reality-shattering features. Quantum culinary creations. Our team of interdimensional chefs conjure up sandwich masterpieces that defy logic and reason, combining tastes that you never thought possible. Personalized portals. Custom build your sandwiches by selecting ingredients from an infinite number of alternate realities, each more scrumptious than the other. Time travel takeout. Our cutting-edge delivery service utilizes wormholes to bring your sandwiches to you the exact moment you crave it, even before you place the order.
What?
Multiverse meal deals. Can't decide on one sandwich? No problem. Our multiverse meal deal lets you sample flavors from multiple dimensions, all in one mind-blowing meal. As a mind-warping bonus for our wonderful, bizarre podcast audience, use the code TASTESPACE at checkout for an unheard of 50% off of your first interdimensional sandwiches experience. So abandon the mundane world of ordinary food and embark on a culinary odyssey of a lifetime with interdimensional sandwiches. Visit interdimensionalsandwiches.com to transcend the limits of your flavor today. For now, cosmic foodies, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your fellow dimensional hoppers, and subscribe to this podcast for more outstanding content.
Yeah, my favorite flavor is the plumbus. They slice it in small pieces and put it on interdimensional rye, and it is amazing.
I have ants in my eyes. I have ant eyes.
Come and find me. I'm ants in my eyes. Steve, I'm selling all the sandwiches.
Look, if I'm being quite honest, I'm actually very impressed that I got through that ad read.
I'm very impressed.
Well,
with that.
Thank you very much.
You did it really well, man.
Oh dear.
Oh God.
I enjoyed the sound with like pointing and emphasizing.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
very
yeah.
nice. It
Yeah,
was
you got
very
to do it, man.
Well, now that all the ad reads have been done here, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't wait to get an interdimensional sandwich.
Yeah. I'm thinking like a Reuben on rye, but with like a little bit of like space juice.
Yes.
like a rocket Reuben. You got to come.
Yeah,
up with
Rocket Reuben.
My favorite kind of sandwich, Morty, is one that has all of the whiskey on it. Just
BL time loop, you know what I'm saying?
God, yeah. And as soon as you said that they opened portals, that's all I saw was a portal gun
Yeah.
all day.
Oh yeah.
But
After you eat that sandwich, your butt's gonna open a portal.
Oh,
Get ready.
way up there, Morty.
okay.
Way up your butt.
Speaking of, before we go any further, so I had to try it. I just went to the bathroom before the show started.
Oh, good for you.
And Phil has a Tushy, not a sponsor. It's a bidet that you put onto your toilet, and I've never used one before.
Oh,
Obviously, I had to try it.
It's fucking magical, isn't it?
It's
right before the show.
right before. So
Wow.
it was wonderful, and it was surprising. I don't know how else to put it. Surprising is the word.
It is. The first time it happens, it's like it is a very surprising. I'm not going to get into this.
It's
This is
great.
weird.
If the show didn't need to start in 2 minutes, I probably would have been in there for at least 20, 30 minutes. So
Your butt went on an interdimensional journey.
Oh,
you're
it did.
darn right
It did. The Tushy. Maybe we need to get sponsored by Tushy, but like the Tushy.
Hey Tushy, call us.
Absolutely. Because I will tell you right now, it is one of the most amazing things in existence. But let's not talk about bidets and talk more about the things.
I used it last time I was there, but I was standing up peeing, so I don't think I used it right. So
No.
they should put a manual somewhere.
It's got you put it all over your shirt at that point.
Yeah, got right in the belly button.
Right. Which is like James's favorite. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for the GEEKEND Update.
Man, it's really something when you're in the room with him yelling.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, right?
Why do you think I'm over here?
I know.
It's like 1,000 times more louder, and you have headphones on.
I just want to touch you, James. I just wish you were here.
Oh, watch, that's my nipple. Watch out. Hey, Distance Nerding is on Comic-Con Radio. Listen to Distance Nerding and our second show, A Comic Conversation, via comicconradio.com. Look for Distance Nerding podcast, including this episode, all about the bidets, and a new comic conversation each week on comicconradio.com/podcasts. You'll find us right there. Boom. Comic-Con Radio. And, by the way, Powerhouse Comic-Con is this month. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. We were just talking about it. Super excited. Powerhouse Comic-Con, May 20th, Pleasanton, California. If you're hanging out, come join us. Come hang out with us. Come meet Tracy Gold from Growing Pains. Come meet David Faustino from Married with Children. Come hang out with us. So David Faustino, Tracy Gold, Elise Bowman from Dragon Ball Z will be there. Our new best friend, Joy D'Aria, Bozo the Clown.
Bozo the Clown.
He spent like
He was on the show, dude. It was
great.
awesome. He's
That's awesome.
Freaking great.
he spent like 2 decades as Bozo the Clown. It's great.
He was also Droopy Dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And by the way, he knows like celebrities and Hollywood stars. Like we were interviewing somebody else and we were like, we had some Adam West joke, and he leans through the curtain. He's like, I have an Adam West story if you guys want to hear it. We're like, you've met Adam West? He's like, oh yeah, let me tell you about it.
Adam West,
Such a good guy.
severe gas. He has farts that are clear rooms.
Such a cool guy. Such a cool guy. Anyway, Powerhouse Comic Con, May 20th, Pleasanton, California. Be there.
Yes, sir. So, with that all being said, let's get into the into the funness and the meat of the show. Because, guys,
Do we have meat?
not at the moment.
What's your interdimensional meat? Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, we do have interdimensional meat.
We have Pluto pastrami.
Pluto pastrami. we have Zigorak meat.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, from Gibbs on 5.
Huttese ham sandwich.
Huttese ham sandwich. Mugawongi.
With some Jabba jelly.
Some Java jelly.
Awesome.
But guys, let's get into some lights, camera, reaction. You guys ready?
Yep.
I'm ready for it.
Quiet on the set.
Okay.
Can we please have quiet on the set?
But not really. Talk over it. Feel free.
Oh, okay.
First trailer we got, guys. New Transformers Rise of the Beast. So they just dropped a new trailer at CinemaCon, correct?
Yeah, CinemaCon, which is a big deal. Young Phil did not know that CinemaCon was a big deal.
That was 3 years ago, man. But yes, we're not going to let this one go because I won't let it go. Like I was like CinemaCon, where are they going to drop things like that? That doesn't sound like anything.
No.
Turns out to be a giant con.
It's a thing.
It's like a giant major monster con, and they drop trailers at it.
I didn't know either. If that makes you feel any better.
It does feel a
And
little
full
better.
viewings of The Flash. Son of a.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, so before we jump into this, guys, are you excited for Transformers: Rise of the Beast?
I guess I haven't been excited for a Transformers in like 10 years.
Like Michael Bay soured everything for me, so it's like at this point, these live action movies, I'm not going to be excited for them until I actually watch it.
Bring back Shia LaBeouf, man.
Oh,
That's
God.
what I
Just do it. Just
was
do it.
walking through the woods and it was Shia LaBeouf.
Oh,
I was
that is
looking for
good.
my life, but it was Shia LaBeouf.
Oh my goodness.
We need to cut that song in like right here at this point.
Yeah.
Honestly, I am excited for this because, you know, it's just a little kid in me. I still love the Transformers. I know the Michael Bay movies were, you know,
Yeah.
a little bit of crap, but they're still fun. They're still like popcorny, you know. So
I mean,
I'm into it.
I'm a little bit of crap, but you still like me.
Exactly, right?
yeah, you're our favorite corn in the crap.
I just don't digest and I stick around forever.
Until that bidet gets a hold of you.
Exactly. And then you're just washing the corn out.
Just wash it.
But no, I mean, Bumblebee did kind of like make me a little more excited for this.
that was good.
Because Bumblebee was actually decent.
Yes.
But I
So
mean,
wait, hold on. I haven't even seen Bumblebee. But how did they do the, like, is it connected? Is Bumblebee connected to the Michael Bay stuff?
kind of. So they retconned a bunch of stuff with the Bumblebee. Well, the point of the Bumblebee movie was that they were trying to establish how Bumblebee was on Earth in the first movie.
Uh-huh.
Because remember, he was scouting already.
Yeah.
So what they were doing is like, okay, this is how he got to Earth. But then they decided to do a soft reboot with that. So like this movie is supposed to be like retconning all of the old Michael Bay movies.
Oh, that's sad.
Like,
Yeah.
is there time travel in this?
Well, I mean, because that's how the Maximals make it to Earth, is that it's all time travel.
Oh, well, spoiler alert, please.
Because
Okay.
I don't know that they're going to explain it in this, but in the cartoons, you know, the way that it is they're from the future. They're Optimus Primal is a descendant of Optimus Prime,
Okay.
and he travels back into the past trying to kind of prevent the events of the
Yeah.
future.
To try to get his mom to blank his dad.
Right, exactly. It is.
He's the Terminator.
No, this is more like Back to the Future.
Yeah,
But
back
I mean,
to the
like,
future scenario.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
which is funny because there's a Doc Brown and a Marty behind you somewhere.
Oh.
A Lego Doc Brown and a Marty behind you somewhere.
Why don't you make like a tree
I'll take Deadpool. That's fine.
and get out of here?
But
Can
yeah,
I just say I wish you had more Deadpool things in this studio. Man, there is just not enough.
I mean, thank you for letting me know that.
There isn't enough.
I'm
A
gonna
shortage.
invest in more
Please.
Deadpool things in the
I hope so.
studio. But yeah, so again, so let's go ahead and watch this new trailer.
Sweet.
And, do a rating.
But it still looks like Michael Bay.
It
So
does,
it's still connected.
but I mean, like the look was always cool. It was more the story sucked.
Our kind has stayed hidden.
The robot's furry?
Well, because remember, they're and that one's got feathers.
Okay.
Found us again.
What I do like is Perlman is playing Optimus Primal,
This is about the fate
Oh,
of all
shoot.
living
Okay.
things.
and I'm kind of
Ron
excited.
Perlman?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see Perlman as Optimus Primal. The other thing is they mentioned Unicron, and they just showed
Unicron.
Unicron right there, and that's kind of a big deal for me because they didn't do that, and they introduced Galvatron with no Unicron, and that kind of pissed me off a little bit.
Galvatron.
It's almost like a little jarring to see the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That did feel
This is
weird.
supposed to be in the 90s,
I know
right?
it's 94.
You brought a human here.
I'm nobody. I ain't even,
But see,
But
this
I'm not even seeing anything right now.
this is the retcon because in the Michael Bay movies, Prime had never been to Earth.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
This is not our war.
So that's the whole thing. That's why they're saying this is a complete retcon because now the Transformers are actually here.
I'm sorry, was that Michelle Yeoh?
I believe so.
This is gonna get an
Oh
Oscar.
God, look how big Unicron is. Like he's the size he needs to be. And they mentioned like Unicron eats planets. Like that's.
So, wait, does Bumblebee talk?
I think he does.
Cared for
Was that Martin's girlfriend?
will be consumed.
Martin.
So the other thing is like, do we get Unicron or do we get Galvatron in this, or like because we have the
Let them come.
Maximals, but do we have the Decepticons? Is the question, or the Predacons?
Oh, you got it.
that
Oh,
one's
look, there's RC.
Yeah.
RC's a little thick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of
Just a thick bot. You know what I'm saying?
Rhinox.
A thick bot. I like that.
Look at Scorpion. Like they're checking out the Scorpions.
Look at her.
Look at Rhinox, dude. He looks so dope. And then Sideswipe.
Okay.
Oh, look at all the little symbols changing.
Take the wheel.
Oh. Oh, we
Was
can break it.
DMX out in '94?
No, he wasn't. You know, what's funny is because a lot of people mentioned that they use that song.
Yeah.
And like, that song didn't come out until like 99.
Oh,
Right. And it was like, oh, okay. So the movie takes place in 94, but they used the song from 99.
yeah. Well, you know.
I mean, it fits.
And then
I
it
get
shows it right here in the preview for other ones. I didn't know they were making a Gran Turismo movie. I know that's not off topic.
Yeah,
I didn't know
it's
that.
not off topic. Did you not see what?
Oh,
was
I
coming
didn't
next?
see it. I didn't see it.
But yeah, no. I mean, again, I'm a little excited about this, but there's certain things where I'm like, okay, I know we're gonna see the Maximals, but like in the trailer, we don't see any Predacons. All those Scorpions,
Mhm.
those are the
Scorponux.
no, I'm trying to remember their names, but it's the
Insecticons.
they're not the Insecticons. It's they're from
Detroit.
probably actually.
Pittsburgh. I don't know what we're talking
Are
about.
they the Crabicons, and then all you got to do to beat them is hit them with the shampoo?
No, they're like zombies. I'm trying to remember. That's funny.
Albuquerque. They're from Albuquerque.
They no, they're like they're zombies. I forgot the names of
Walkers.
well, kind of, but like I forgot the name of what they're called
Okay,
in Transformers.
got it.
But they're like the minions of Unicron.
Oh,
Right. So it's kind of like, Unicron, his storyline does cross with Beast Wars, but it's kind of like they're jumping right into that, but we're not getting like Beast Wars. So it's interesting to see, or it's going to be interesting to see if like we see any Decepticons, if we see any Predacons, or if it's just all Autobots and Maximals going up against Unicron.
Interesting.
I also like, if it is a good movie, I hope that they don't kill off Unicron and they make him like a big, like a Thanos level big bad.
yeah.
You know?
Hopefully.
Yeah, and we get like a proper Galvatron. We get a proper, I want to see Starscream get killed.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't,
way
you're
he
right.
did
We
movies.
didn't see any
Spoiler alert.
Decepticons, right?
Huh?
We didn't see any Decepticons, huh?
None. That's what, and like I said, like
All right,
all
all
we saw were the zombie Transformers, and I know again they're minions of Unicron. They mentioned Unicron, but they haven't like really shown anybody else. And I mean, James, or you, both of you guys know, Unicron essentially controls all these people under the threat of I'm going to kill everybody. So
So James,
Yes.
don't tell Phil, but I don't know anything about Transformers. I know nothing. Anyways,
I didn't-
no,
I
definitely.
didn't even know they.
yeah.
Dude, it's great.
I-
Unicron and Galvatron and yeah, all those
Well,
guys.
James, I know you know.
In Leader One and
Yeah.
And we get
Twinkie.
into they kind of already did get into like the Matrix, the Matrix and the Primes and everything like that. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how.
I'm excited for it. So how about let's check in with Thick. So I mean,
Yeah.
Thick, you're a Transformers aficionado. How
Biggest fan.
excited were you out of a scale of 10? Give us
Oh,
a
dude, It's actually unscalable, my excitement.
Oh my god.
So no, actually no, but for real, like that. I mean, yes, I know it's the job of a trailer to make it look good, but that looks. I'm down to see that movie because it's different. You know what I mean? It's different than what we've seen over the past 15 years. Like they're actually like changing it up a bit and bringing in some new things to make it a little bit less of a just, oh, here's some cars, they change into robots, and that's it.
Right.
There's a different aspect.
You got robots that change into animals.
Yeah. It's enough of a change where I'm in. I'm in.
They're robots, but they're in disguise.
Oh,
It's almost like there's more that meets the eye for this, you know?
yeah.
James, what's your rating on this?
I will give this, I mean, I'm kind of excited for it. I will give this 8 Michelle Yeoh Oscar nominations
Yo.
out of 10, or actually 1 Galvatron, because he's like 10.
Yeah.
Biggest 10 things.
My rating's 7 out of 10 windshield wiper fluid.
Okay. There you go. I will give this also 8 10W30s out of 10 Matrix of Leaderships.
Okay. I can dig it.
You want to try that?
No, I don't want to try it.
Too much caffeine?
Yeah, I want to sleep tonight. I've already had like 5 cups of coffee today.
Well, that's the tracks.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the first trailer. Again, we're gonna rock into this next trailer here.
That everybody totally knew was coming.
That Aaron did not know.
I don't know
going to talk
segue.
about.
Talking about.
That was a good segue. I like that.
I used to love
We're
it.
staying in cars.
No.
Buckle up. We're staying in the cars.
Yay.
Yeah. So from cars that turn into robots to cars that you drive that are really, really fast.
I'm down.
Right. Gran Turismo, guys. We're going to be talking the trailer for Gran Turismo. Nobody saw this coming.
Not a clue.
And you know what's funny is we reported on this a while back, but I mean, like, nobody saw this coming. Nobody saw that it was going to be based on a true story either.
Oh.
You may have to explain that to me after we watch this, because I don't understand that. But
So from what I understand, and this is what I know before watching the trailer, I haven't watched the trailer yet, but I guess apparently it's about somebody who played Gran Turismo and became an actual Grand Prix racer.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. So it's like it's about, you know, somebody who played the game that became an actual racer.
Okay.
roll that beautiful bean footage.
Let's get into it. Again, it's a sleeper. I was not expecting it to be something that I was interested in watching.
Oh yeah, no, this looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
There's
I'm a big fan of
behind it too.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of, like, my family's in racing. Yeah, it's not this, it's sprint car racing, but yeah, if it's a good racing movie, I'll watch it. That looks great.
Yeah. 100%. So again, guys, your ratings on this. And remember, the ratings that we're giving it is, you know, based on the trailer. How much do you want to, on a scale of 1 to 10, do you want to watch this movie?
I'm gonna say 8 blown tires out of 10 Kyle Larson saying the N-word on a stream.
Oh god, that actually happened too.
I'll take
Google it. He's a local racer.
Oh my god.
He's from Elk Grove.
Which makes it even funnier that he's that racist, right? Just racism is not funny, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Racism. I get it. That was a good pun. Racism.
Race-isms.
Racism. A racer. Racer racists.
Oh my goodness. Well, for me, I give this Woogie Woogie Woogie. What's up, Eric? I give this I'm not a big racing guy, but it looks fun. I'll give it
It's a big racist.
and
I'm just
I
kidding.
am not a racist. That's why I don't want to see this. But I will give this 6 spare tires out of 10 broken windshields, because I have a broken windshield. I have a crack in my windshield, and now I just want to sell my car. Like, it's useless to me now.
Oh god.
You can just give it to me.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a minivan. You'll enjoy it.
Okay.
He has kids.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna give this gonna give this 7 full head helmets
Oh, okay.
out of 10 radial car tires slicks.
Okay. I'm
I like
excited
it.
for it.
Yeah, I dig it, guys. So yeah, I mean, it looks like a fun movie.
Yeah, it does. Speaking of our buddy Eric, he's gonna start his game stream. I wonder if he's gonna play Gran Turismo.
Maybe.
Mustang Game Time, launching in the next few weeks.
Hell yeah, you got to have us guest on, dude, and just kind of mess around while you're playing.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I've been needing somebody to do that on my game streams on Mondays, but it's just kind of like there's nobody to actually like.
Early.
So you know what? You know what we should watch? And it's not on the docket, but I saw the Hunger Games trailer. It looked great. I don't know if you had that.
You know what, man? You're just in luck because guess what we're watching next?
What are you talking about?
Oh,
What a segue.
yeah.
This man, the king of segues here.
You're darn right.
But you meant the first movie, the very first movie.
Yeah. The very first one that came out. Like,
Yeah, whatever this is, we don't want it.
no.
We want Katniss.
We want Katniss Everdeen. We don't want Snow as a good guy.
Boring.
Right. This whole movie's supposed to be about like humanizing Snow,
Oh,
but it's actually written by the.
Isn't that Olaf? Isn't that Frozen? What do you mean humanizing Snow?
That's a good one.
yeah. The only thing I do is pee in it,
Yeah.
Right?
make
Don't-
it yellow.
Don't eat the lemonade flavored Snow.
No.
So again, guys, your expectations going into this, being that this is supposed to be a prequel to the Hunger Games movies.
Prequel to the sequel.
Yes, prequel to the sequel, which is the first movie.
Yeah.
What any expectations? Are you guys excited for this going in before we watch the trailer?
So I am excited. I know it's like a young adult style film. That's what the books were. They were young adult novels, but like the movies I thought were good. Like the last one wasn't super great, but I was a fan, and I'm actually excited that it's not Jennifer Lawrence. I think it's going to make it better to have these fresh faces. Yes, they're characters. Oh, I almost just flipped everybody off. But no, I'm excited.
All right, James, you got some excitement in you?
I'm kind of in the same boat as Thick. I kind of like the original movies, and I have like no ties to this. So it's like, oh, you're just gonna give me more of something I like, you know? And it was one of the first franchises to like, hey, let's do a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of weird though that we are at that age where it's like we're going back and recycling what we know, and we've done that with like Star Wars and Transformers, right? But now we're up to Hunger Games. When did Hunger Games come out? Like 90s, 2000s?
No, this would have been mid 2000s.
2012, 2011,
Yeah.
something like that. But when I see the Hunger Games movies, like they're great, but all it makes me want is for them to do a really good adaptation of Battle Royale, the Japanese book, because that they basically stole the premise of from Battle Royale,
Right.
and they made a movie. It was way back early 2000s, but
Was it Japanese or Korean?
I think it was Japanese. I mean,
Yeah.
I could be racist, but I think it's Japanese.
Maybe you're turning Japanese.
Turning Japanese.
I really think
so.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys, so let's watch the trailer.
That's not what I expected. I mean, it's
Right.
enough of what it felt like it was going to be, but it felt a little different. It seemed like they were telling two different stories of him being a mentor and then also him like doing flashbacks of him in the games.
Right. I like that he's not a protagonist. Like, I mean, it's kind of one of those things. It's, you guys hear me make the argument about the Joker all the time.
Or is he?
Well, I mean, like he does seem like he is a major focus in it, but he doesn't seem like he's the good guy, right? Like that's not what I want out of like a character that's supposed to be like a heinous villain. Like, you know, President Snow is supposed to be like, you know, a monster. Like he's supposed to be like he's supposed to be Hitler incarnate, right? Like
Right.
That's his whole thing. Is he's supposed to be like, you know, the dictator leader of a fascist, you know, a
Heinous.
fascist world.
Kick him in the heinous.
Kick him in the heinous.
But I think this movie, hopefully, I hope the movie is that tone.
Yeah.
That the trailer is, because I like that dark just it's like a sad tone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think
All
it's
the colors are muted.
yes.
Right.
I don't know, man. I'm excited for this.
I mean, again, because President Snow is supposed to be directly based on Hitler.
Right.
So it's a trip that when you see him as young, like young Snow, it's got a very 1940s Germany feel to it.
Yeah, really great time.
Underrated.
It's a great time to be a German.
Serious.
Underrated.
So guys, ratings on this. What do
You go first. You go first.
I'm gonna give this 8 flaming bow and arrows out of 10 Nazi imagery bad guys.
Okay, James.
All right. You know, I'm into this. I wasn't like clamoring for it, so I'll give this 7 hungry birds out of 10 hungry snakes. I don't know.
Oh, very nice.
Angry Birds. Should have been Angry Birds.
Angry Birds.
I forgot the name of the movie already.
Hungry Birds.
I know there's birds and snakes. That's about it.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it a 7. A 7 tributes out of 10 Jennifer Lawrence hairs.
Yeah. I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah.
I volunteer as Jennifer Lopez hairs.
Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer
Oh.
Lawrence.
That's what I
Yes.
said. That's what I meant.
No.
I volunteer as Jennifer Lawrence's dress. I mean,
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, it's 7 tributes out of 10 pitas.
yeah,
Oh, Pita.
Peter. All right. So moving on to the last trailer here, guys. Again, one we weren't expecting, but Disney dropped a new trailer for Wish.
I haven't seen this one yet.
I have not either. I know that this takes place in somewhere in South America.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. So, not my people, just a little bit further south from my people, but yeah. So I'm interested just because, Disney always has creative stuff that they put out there. So
Baby goat.
Baby Goat. So by the way, I miss Baby Goat and Goat in general. We haven't seen him since the Hardly Heroes days, but
I don't remember that.
I'm looking it up. Chris Pine is in this, and Alan Tudyk is in this. All right.
I'm just gonna watch it just because Alan Tudyk. Everything that Alan Tudyk is in is good.
I'm in. I'm in.
All right, so let's go ahead and watch the trailer here. All right, Disney 100.
Imagine a place where wishes come true, where your heart's desire can become.
I don't remember if this is another Lin-Manuel Miranda movie.
I feel like it has to be. He's like the main guy now.
Because I know he's developing another movie for Disney right now. I just don't remember if this was it.
Yeah.
Is give your wish to me.
Oh,
Chris Pine is the villain?
I'm all for that. I'm for Chris Pine being the bad guy.
I wish.
I wish I might have this wish I wish tonight.
Is she a princess?
You're a princess.
Thank you.
Welcome,
What are you doing? Valentino, don't eat that.
Valentino.
He's just eating stardust.
It didn't work. When does the magic happen?
Oh, that's perfect.
I am talking. Ha! Who knew my voice would be this low?
Yeah.
That's
I
perfect.
love that. That is awesome. You're not expecting a baby goat to sound like that. From the studio that brought you all the things all of them.
The studio making all the money.
From the studio that makes all of it.
Surprised they didn't put from the studio that brought you Cars 2. Wonder why they didn't do that.
From the studio that brought you Strange Worlds.
Strange World and what was that racist one?
Song of the South.
Song of the South. The studio that brought you Song of the South.
It's funny.
It's cute. Again, the big thing that I gravitate towards is Alan Tudyk as a baby goat, and that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's sure it looks good it looks like a Pixar movie. You know what I mean? It looks like a Disney movie. I haven't been super excited about any Disney movie like Frozen, sure, but it's like everything. It feels very the same.
Very the same. Yes.
I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to see it. I have children, so
Yes.
I'm going to see it.
Yeah, I know. Same with me. I was like, I'm not too into it. I do like the goat.
I like the goat.
The goat works.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool that Tom Brady like made an appearance in this.
Yes. He's the goat.
Oh man, that's good. That's good.
If I didn't know this movie was coming, I'd be like, oh, okay. No big deal. Moving on. What's next? Toy Story 4, 5?
Toy Story 5.
So, but yeah, it looked kind of cute.
Yeah.
It doesn't, just right off the bat, just initial thoughts, right off the bat, it doesn't feel like it had that thing that just hooked you or grabbed you like the way Frozen did.
Right.
But I mean, technically, neither did Encanto, and Encanto became huge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Once again, I hope it's good. Like, I didn't know anything about Coco like when it came out, but Coco's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
That movie still to this day brings a tear to my eye.
That's so cute.
Yeah, mainly because it reminds me of my grandmother. So
okay. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be just fine, that movie.
Right. So ratings, guys, ratings.
I'm gonna say 6 baby goats out of 10 snowmen.
Okay.
I like it. I'll go. You kind of convinced me at the end. I'll go 7 evil Chris Pines.
Yeah. Ooh.
To 10 cute little stars that I know I'm gonna have to buy for my kids.
Oh yeah.
He's definitely gonna have to buy at least 2 of those for his daughters.
Yeah. Right.
I'm gonna give this 7 out of 7.
That's a goat. That's a goat.
Yeah, goat.
You're a goat.
You're a goat. All right, guys. Well, that's it for Lights Camera Reaction.
By the way, all these movies come out this year. So like Transformers is coming out in June. Gran Turismo is in August. Hunger Games in November, and Wish is also in November.
They're like 5 days from each other.
Yeah. Doing that Thanksgiving rush.
Got a lot of movies.
All right. Well, guys, it is now time. It is now time for the only reason that Thick came on the show today.
Really?
Right?
I have to read more.
It's time for another chapter of the Galactic Showdown. Ladies and gentlemen, Tales from the Thick.
You're darn right.
So this is the Galactic Shadow. What's our little thing? Hey, Chat GPT, write me an epic tale about an epic space ninja, pirates, smuggling, and fighting. Make sure it has everything, but the main character is an epic space ninja. So this is chapter 3, Broken Bonds and Dark Alliances.
Absolutely.
How do we want to do this?
So we're going to go a chapter each.
Okay.
Basically, you read paragraph each. So you read a paragraph, I read a paragraph, James reads a paragraph. We just continue going. So we'll start with you.
Oh gosh.
And then me, and then James, and we'll just keep going until the end.
All right. Everybody ready?
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Are these images from?
So there's a AI art generator called Mid Journey, and I put in a prompt describing the book in there, and that's what got generated.
Right.
So that is sick.
Right? It's pretty cool.
It looks like Sandman meets.
I like
Star Wars.
I like the yellow. The yellow is cool.
Yeah, totally.
And these totally could be like the covers of the book if we ever actually did like if he ever actually published this.
I mean,
I'm gonna say you because this is all you, dude.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I if it turns out cool, I can definitely publish it and put it on Amazon. That'd be sweet.
It's fun that this is like yeah, it started off as an idea. It's starting to become like a light crowdsourcing thing,
Right.
because like, hey, whatever ideas you guys have, let us know and we'll add it in.
Yeah.
Because this chapter, a lot of this was suggestions that me and Frey made on the show last week.
Yeah. And anybody that has suggestions for anything, email them. They'll send it to me, because the book really goes off of how much you write in the prompts. And so if you wanted to go a certain direction, or you want some more descriptions of things, like it's helpful if I know that, so I can put it in, because this is all getting generated from AI.
Right.
I'm not doing anything. It's not my book. I didn't do it. Chat GPT did.
Right. And that's gonna be the premise when he publishes the book, like in the forward. It's gonna say, I did all of this with Chat GPT and crowdsourcing.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put that with Chat GPT and crowdsourcing in small print.
Right. Guys, again, if you have any ideas and you want to add on to the story, you want to add a character, you want to add an idea, something like that, remember, you can email us distintsnerding@aol.com.
Yep. All right. Everybody ready?
All right. Let's get it.
Do it.
More reading. Here we go. Title: The Galactic Shadow. Chapter 3: Broken Bonds and Dark Alliances. In the aftermath of their daring assault on the asteroid mining facility, Kazuki and his allies knew they had struck a significant blow against the Star Reavers. However, they were all too aware that the fight was far from over. Captain Drake had managed to escape, albeit wounded, and they knew he would return with a large and more ruthless pirate army.
As the team regrouped aboard the Katokage, they realized that their bond was forged not only by their shared mission, but also by the pain they had each experienced. It was time to delve deeper into their pasts and understand the motivations that had brought them together.
Shara, the fierce warrior. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. Shara, the fierce warrior, shared her story first. Her brother, Jackson, had been a member of the Star Reavers, lured by the promise of wealth and power. However, when he discovered the extent of their brutality and the innocent lives they destroyed, he tried to defect. In response, the Reavers executed him in the most sadistic manner possible, forcing him to battle a vicious alien creature unarmed and alone. Zara had sworn vengeance ever since, and her alliance with Kazuki and Lyra was a means to achieve that goal.
As the stories unfolded, Kazuki realized that each of his allies had suffered their own personal tragedies at the hands of Star Reavers. Rexus and Nyx had also lost friends and family, and their burning desire for justice had led them to join forces with the Void Whisperer.
With the knowledge of their shared pain, the team resolved to train harder, honing their skills for the battles that lay ahead. During one of these intense sessions, Kazuke unveiled a secret technique he had been developing, the Shadow Step. Drawing on his mastery of the void, he demonstrated the ability to step into one shadow and instantly emerge from another, a deadly skill that would allow him to carry out swift assassinations and infiltrations.
He's like Nightcrawler. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
As the team trained, they began to gather more information on the various pirate factions that roamed the astral abyss. Some were smaller, more opportunistic crews, while others were vast, organized networks with intricate power structures. The Star Reavers were just the tip of the iceberg, and their allies, just the tip, knew they would have to navigate a treacherous web of alliances and betrayals if they hoped to dismantle the pirate empire.
Their first target was a pirate faction known as the Crimson Corsairs. Sorry, I can't read. Who had been collaborating with the Star Reavers on a series of brutal raids. Kazuki and his team decided to strike at the heart of their operation, a heavily fortified outpost orbiting a dying star.
That's a pretty badass place to have an outpost,
right?
As they approached the outpost, Kazuke employed his Shadow Step, disappearing into the darkness of the Kadokage's hold. and reappearing within the shadowy corners of the enemy base. With the element of surprise on their side, Kazuke and his allies launched a ferocious assault. Their combined skills, honed through hours of training, made them a deadly force to be reckoned with.
Zara tore through her enemies with savage intensity, her blade slicing through flesh and bone as she sought vengeance for her brother's brutal death. Nyx, with his unmatched hacking abilities, disabled the outpost defenses, while Rexus unleashed a symphony of destruction with his expertly placed explosives. Lyra struck like a serpent, her agility and precision leaving her opponents breathless.
The battle was brutal and unrelenting. The air thick with the strength of blood and the sound of agonizing screams. As the last of the Crimson Crusaders fell, Kazuki and his team stood victorious. Their message to the pirate world clear. Galactic shadow was coming for them, and there would be no hiding from their wrath.
The team's victories against the pirate factions began to spread like wildfire across the astral abyss. However, with each triumph, they attracted the attention of even more dangerous adversaries. News of their exploits reached the ears of Captain Drake, who had spent his time recovering and rebuilding the Star Reaver's strengths.
As Kazuki and his team prepared to strike at yet another pirate faction, they received a chilling message from Captain Drake himself. The pirate lord had captured several civilians from a remote outpost and threatened to execute them unless Kazuki and his allies ceased their war against the Star Reavers.
Faced with this impossible choice, the team was torn. Lyra argued that they had a duty to protect the innocent, but Rexus countered that their ultimate goal was to bring down the entire pirate empire, which would save countless lives in the long run. Nyx and Zara agreed that the stakes had never been higher, and each past moment only put the hostages in greater danger.
As the debate raged on, Kazuke knew that a difficult decision had to be made. After much contemplation, he resolved to use his shadow step technique to infiltrate the Star Reaver stronghold and rescue the hostages, while the rest of the team continued their mission to dismantle the pirate empire.
Alone and deep within the enemy territory, Kazuki relied on his wits and the shadows themselves to navigate the treacherous halls of the Star Reaver's fortress. He silently dispatched any guard who crossed his path, his blade swift and precise.
As he made his way to the prison cells, Kazuki discovered that the hostages were being held in a chamber guarded by a monstrous alien creature, the same kind that had killed Zara's brother. Kazuki's heart pounded in his chest as he started down, knowing that this would be the ultimate test of his skills as the Void Whisperer.
Sorry, I was checking something. The battle was fierce and brutal, with the alien creature's immense strength and razor-sharp claws clashing against Kazuke's agility and his mastery of the void. The two adversaries danced a deadly dance, each trying to land a decisive blow.
In the end, it was Kazuki's shadow step that gave him the edge. As the creature lunged for him, he vanished into the shadows only to reappear behind the beast and deliver a fatal strike to its exposed neck.
With the beast defeated and the hostages freed, Kazuki made his escape from the fortress, rejoining his team as they celebrated another victory against the pirates. But as they looked to the stars, they knew that the battle was far from over.
Captain Drake's thirst for revenge was growing stronger with each passing day, and the team's war against the pirates was just beginning. With their resolve strengthened to their skills honed, Kazuke and his allies prepared for the battles that lay ahead, knowing that only through unity and determination could they bring an end to the reign of terror that gripped the astral abyss. The galactic shadow would not rest until the entire pirate empire crumbled to dust.
Ooh.
And that was chapter 3, guys. You know what I like about this is that I know it's kind of like it's very different from what you guys do normally,
Mhm.
but it's like I'm a big audiobook fan.
Yeah.
And it's like you're getting a little clip of like an audiobook in the middle of the podcast. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and I mean it's like the suspense starts building, and we start getting more and more of these characters. So now we've got like an explanation of like why a lot of these people banded together and why they're fighting. And they got like another battle down the line. They're fighting these aliens and things like that. We know why. I forgot her name, but the why
Lyra?
not Lyra. It was the other Zara. We know why Zara's brother, like why she fights for this battle, because Zara's, in the last chapter said that she wanted revenge because of her brother.
Yeah.
Well, they explained why her brother was killed in the way that he was, and why they want revenge against the Star Reavers. And I like that, like you're starting to see why the Star Reavers are such a menace.
Yeah.
But then also we get this badass new ability from Kazuke, dude. Like, like the shadow step. He just like walks in the shadows and just like assassinates people from the shadows. Like, and you're in the space. There's a lot of shadows. So
yeah, it's kind of all shadows.
Right. So look, that just makes him like that much more of a threat. Like he could be a bad guy if he wanted to.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I hope this turns out okay. I hope everybody's liking it. I want to get it finished just to see how it ends and see if it's any good. I'm excited to finish this story.
Right.
I mean, I know we're on chapter 3, but
I'm into the story. It's super fun.
Thanks, AI. Very cool.
I almost want to see like how a writer, like maybe we can talk to, who's it? Nate from Night of the Chihuahuas, right?
Which he'll be on the show on Thursday. So
There you go.
Like, how does he craft a story from like, does he start from A and go to Z? Does he like go from A to like J to whatever and like kind of outline it before he fills in gaps? I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It might be fun to like pick his brain about creating, stories and stuff.
Almost like storyboarding, right? Like you have
storyboarding, yeah.
kind of where you want things to go at some point, and then you just kind of write everything from there.
Well, yeah,
Right.
and then I know there's some I've read about the process of some writers, and like some writers are like, okay, I know the beginning. I know the first chapter, I know the last chapter. Now let's work on everything in the middle.
Right. Like I know how it ends. I know. I mean, that's how George R.R. Martin does his thing.
Right.
Like famously, that's why we got the crappy last season that we got in Game of Thrones,
Because he wasn't writing it.
Because he wasn't writing it, but he told them what the ending was going to be, and they
Right.
just kind of filled in everything between.
And
we kind of didn't get what we wanted out of that, but I
Since
mean,
the show's writers weren't George R.R. Martin writing.
Right.
It really showed in the last, let's say 2.5 seasons.
right.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. This was great.
Yeah, no, and again, dude, like we're enjoying the story. And it's just kind of like, we want to know more.
Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are listening, again, if you can send in any ideas that you guys have, or if you have any ideas that you want to add,
any
into
questions?
any questions, again, guys, distancenerding@aol.com. Shoot them to us. Just let us know, hey, I think this would be a good idea for Galactic Shadow, or
I want to know more about this thing.
right. Tell me more about this character, or maybe we get a whole chapter on Captain Drake.
Yeah.
I like that you've you're not just telling a story, but you went and got like visuals. Like, I want to see more of the visuals.
Yeah. I don't know. If you guys think of any visuals that you want to see, just tell me. And it's just me writing a prompt into Midjourney and it busting out an artwork. So I can do that.
Do a space ninja fighting a space pirate.
Yes. Okay.
Like the artwork we have is like super cool. I want to see what Zara's gonna look like. I want to see what like, is that all Kazuki? Which it kind of could be, but like, what does Zara look like? What does Lyra look like? What does Captain Drake look like? Maybe Captain Drake's like, I don't know. For some reason, I keep picturing that pirate dude from Mandalorian, the seaweed hair guy.
Hair guy.
And it's like very easy to do because all I got to do is put in the prompts like, this is the character, this is what it's the description of them, what would be their look, and it would just pop it out. Like with when it does it does 4 different ones like there at once. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's cool. That's super cool. I'm so into it. I love it.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Well, that being said, guys, it's time to start getting into our news section here, because it is now time to start some rumors.
I don't know where to get him into.
Sorry, I really had to dance there. It was I couldn't hold back.
Dance away. That's what it's there for. Anna, Elsa, Sarah, Wonder Man. I don't even know a Sarah. Josh Gad from Frozen. It's the whole joke is Frozen. Is jumping into the MCU.
Josh Gad.
Jumping into the
He will be
MCU.
in
with
Wonder Man.
Marvel's upcoming Disney Plus series, Wonder Man. No confirmation on who he's playing, but speculation is that he could be playing the talent agent of Yahya Abdul Mateen as Simon Williams, aka Wonder Man.
Okay.
Interesting. What do you guys think?
It's gonna be interesting to see what they do with Wonder Man, you know, because I mean, like, he's another like major Marvel character that, like, you know, if you're a fan of Marvel, you know Wonder Man, but if you're not a fan of Marvel, you may not know much about Wonder Man. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know much about Wonder Man.
Oh, let's just say hypothetically, somebody does know a little bit about Marvel, but this person who might be bald and is wearing glasses right now has no idea what Wonder Man is. What would you tell them? This hypothetical person.
Right. I mean, Wonder Man is just basically like a rich dude that has like super strength, essentially.
Okay. I mean, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Is he? So it's a rich guy?
It's another rich dude.
Oh, of course.
That's like every superhero is a rich dude.
Well, I mean, if you're wondering, I have not a synopsis.
Not a synopsis.
Not.
The series will focus on the Marvel character Simon Williams, aka Wonder Man. In the comics, he is the son of a wealthy industrialist whose company falls on hard times due to the competition from Tony Stark's Stark Industries.
He's still dead, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, spoiler alert.
But who's-
As a
they'll probably like address who's running Stark Industries at this point.
Yeah.
As a result, Williams accepts an offer from villain Baron Zemo, that gives him ionic superpowers, including super strength and durability. After fighting the Avengers several times, Wonder Man ultimately joins their ranks.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
down for that. I like Josh Gad. He's funny, but
Yeah.
I'm and this is a show, not a
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
I'm more excited about that than if it was to be a movie.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
Right now, we're going through something with movies, with Marvel movies,
Mhm.
but the shows are good. I like the shows, and I'm excited to see a new show.
It's that long form storytelling, like
Yeah,
telling a story over 8 hours versus cramming everything into 2.5. If you're
15
lucky.
and a half.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how Yahya Abdul Mateen II plays
Bless you.
Wonder Man, just because he's as of right now he's 2 different DC characters,
Right.
you know.
Is he
So
really?
yeah, he's Black Mana,
Oh yeah.
but then he's also Dr. Manhattan.
Well, there's another one that's
Oh.
doing that too. That's hold on, keep talking.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's 2 different DC characters, even though, you know,
But both of those are ending.
yeah, but I mean, like, he might still come back as Black Mana. He's a really good Black Mana.
Yeah, but
Well-
who knows how long that'll last.
So speaking of characters that are in a lot of different things, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he's like going all in on comic book movies.
Yeah.
Characters. 'Cause
Well, he was
he was a comedian,
right,
then he was Negan,
right.
and then he was Thomas Wayne for like a split second.
He was also
Right.
in the Losers, though.
He was in the Losers, and now he's going to be in the Boys.
Yes.
Right. I
That is
forgot to
true.
announce that.
Yeah, it's the Boys version of Iron Man. What's the character called?
Oh, he's the boys version of Iron Man. That's cool.
yeah.
Real quick about more of this Wonder Man. So, Destin Daniel Cretton is developing the series.
Mhm.
Who did Shang-Chi? So he was the directed Shang-Chi.
Right.
And producer Andrew Guest, who worked on Hawkeye, is serving as head writer and executive producer.
Wait,
so
what-
you feel like
what
both of those
Hawkeye?
stories?
Which hot guy?
What hot guy? You keep talking about hot guys, and nobody's ever showing me the hot guy. I mean, look, Josh Gad is cute and all, but he's not the hot guy.
I mean, I would say Yahya Abdul Mateen II is the
He's a hot
guy.
guy. He's
very much the hot guy.
Guy.
Yeah.
But also, check this out. Ben Kingsley is going to be in this show, reprising his role as Trevor from Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of excited for that.
Yeah, I would say I bet you they're going to show who's running the Stark Industries, which it probably should be Pepper Potts, but then what's her name? What's her eyebrows that plays her?
Oh yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow was
Gwyneth
like,
Paltrow.
I'm not in the MCU anymore. That's what she came out like this week and was like, yeah, no, I'm probably not doing any more Marvel stuff.
I'm done.
It's probably going to be. Oh, you know who it's going to be? It's going to be Happy.
You think he's maybe?
Yeah, I bet you it's going to be Happy.
Yeah.
It would make sense that Happy's the one running Stark Industries now.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I
kind
can-
of bumbling through it.
yeah. I'm okay with that.
Right.
All right. Tacos on the table. Is Josh Gad? Is Olaf gonna be in Wonder Man?
Yeah.
Absolutely. My tacos are 100% on the table for this one.
Tacos on the table. The carne asada tacos, the birria tacos,
Baby carrot tacos, all of them.
baby carrot. Thick, what's your favorite taco?
Oh man. Not I like good old fashioned just chicken, man. Chicken's good. You get a good seasoning on that chicken. But see shrimp. Oh, shrimp.
Shrimp tacos are always good. Too.
Come on, man.
You fancy.
can't make me choose my tacos.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Gad playing
Every time you choose tacos, you have to choose what your tacos are.
No, you can just have them given to me and not choose. And guess what?
Surprise
Any
me.
taco, I'm gonna love it.
I like that answer. No, I mean, my tacos are on the table. Josh Gad, number one, I know he's a big Marvel fan, but then on top of that, him playing Wonder Man's agent makes 100% sense.
Taco,
Because he can play like a funny, bumbling, but like slimy dude.
and he can play serious.
Yeah.
So I don't know. When is this coming out? Do we have any?
No date yet.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing. We'll see.
All right.
All right, let's keep going. Marvel's first family pudding. Last week, we got reports that Adam Driver, Young Phil's favorite actor, is going to be the
So
new
hot
Reed
right now.
Richards. I know.
I mentioned it earlier. I keep saying it every week. I don't hate Adam Driver. I just don't think that he's that handsome of a dude.
Yeah, I would love to smother him in peanut butter if I'm being honest.
I think he's a great actor, honestly. I think he is a good actor, right? I think he could pull off Mr. Fantastic. Honestly, when we were talking about this last week, I think he'd be a better Doctor Doom.
That's a good choice.
The thing is though, does he want to be another character behind a mask?
I don't think so.
Yeah, right.
You can't hide that pretty face anymore.
But that's the point is, again, I don't think he's that handsome. He's not a bad looking dude, but I think
You
he's
prefer blondes? You
Yeah.
want blondes?
No,
Yeah.
well, if he could play Doom, because the thing is that remember, Doom is a narcissist he's actually not as disfigured as he thinks he is. He has like a small scar on his cheek, but he thinks he's completely disfigured.
yeah, I don't know.
And because when they revealed that in the comics, like, Doom ended up being like stupid handsome, and they were just like, wait a minute, he's supposed to be disfigured, and he goes, I am disfigured, and he's got a scar on his face.
Yeah.
I feel like people say that about me
What? Because you got a scar on your face?
because I'm disfigured.
Well,
But anyway,
it's like
this week, entertainment scooper Daniel Richtman is reporting that Marvel Studios has offered the role of Sue
Offer.
Storm to Margot Robbie.
I mean, I like Margot Robbie. I wish they do the Fantastic Four. Like, once again, I like Margot Robbie. I like Adam Driver, but I wish they would be like more unknowns, because she's like one of the top actresses in Hollywood.
Right.
True.
Adam
She's got
Driver's
giant roles right now because, like, you know,
sorry, I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
definitely not. But I mean, like, her roles are humongous because, like,
She's Barbie.
And then on top of that, she's Harley Quinn, and she's like one of the only things that people have latched onto in the DC universe.
Oh yeah, I've
You know?
latched on.
Yeah, I mean,
Onto those roles. You know what I mean?
I mean, not to say that she's not stupid hot, but I mean, like, yeah.
She's
like,
she's
Well, hey,
actress,
come on.
but I would like them to do the Fantastic Four with a little bit more unknowns, or like lower on the radar. Like, the reason why Iron Man was cool is because, like, nobody thought, like, Robert Downey Jr. He was nothing. Like, he was still like trying to revive his image from his past, getting high and ending up in random boys' bedrooms. I think that was him.
yeah.
And I don't know.
Are we talking about the Dalai Lama? What are we talking about here? No.
Oh God, you just brought up something that.
Sorry, I don't know what we're talking about.
Touch my tongue, Phil.
Oh my God! You don't know where his hands have been besides in the
That's not
W.
where my tongue has been.
I don't
Hints.
know where we are.
Hints, pictures of Margot Robbie. So I mean, that being said, again, I kind of agree with what Thick's saying. Like, I think that I would rather unknowns, like, people to get, like, you know, like, their start with this, because I mean, look at how good. Oh, why am I all of a sudden forgetting his name?
I have a good example. So
Black Panther.
Have you guys seen the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Yes, I have.
So I loved all the casting in there except for two people, and I bet you can guess who it was: Jack Black and Seth Rogen, because they were just like, Jack Black was a little better.
I like Jack Black. Seth Rogen was kind of lazy.
Seth Rogen was just Seth Rogen, and like it took me out of the movie because it was just him. Like, it wasn't any different.
But that's always Seth Rogen.
I know. It's just, I don't want to, like,
I actually like the Mario.
Like, I did too. Like, Jack Black in The Mandalorian, it kind of took me out of it because I'm like, it's just Jack Black. It's
Jack
not,
Black. Jack
Too
Black.
recognizable, and you're like,
yeah.
so focused on it. Yeah, I could see that.
Same with Margot Robbie. Like, it's Margot Robbie. It's not Sue Storm. It's not Jessica Alba. Give me Jessica Alba.
I'm trying to think.
Jessica Alba, Sue Storm again.
Yeah. Let's do it.
See, I don't think Margot Robbie like overpowered as Harley Quinn. I mean, she was always the focus,
Right.
Yeah.
but
I mean, she's a good Harley Quinn. That's the thing, is that it was another one of those things where it was like, okay, well, you know, where is she going to take this?
Right.
And then when you finally see it, it's like, she's actually a really good Harley Quinn, and she's a good Harley Quinn in a crappy movie. So I mean, like,
yes.
you know,
So I'm holding out hope. Here's the thing. I just want them to make a good Fantastic Four movie that
Yeah.
isn't The Incredibles.
I still
Like-
want.
the
I still
best
want Emily-
Fantastic Four movie.
It was. I still want Emily Blunt and John Krasinski.
Yes.
I thought that they would have been a great
I think that would have been perfect.
Reed Richards and Sue Storm.
But that's not happening now.
No.
Anyway.
Krasinski's too big right now. He's like building his own franchises and stuff.
It's so hot right now.
So hot right now.
Anyway, okay. Before today, it was rumored that Jodie Comer was up for the role of Sue Storm. How do you say her name? Comer?
Jodie Comer.
Comer was up for the role, but looks like it might be Margot Robbie. Is Kylo Ren and Harley Quinn going to be the new Fantastic Four?
Oh my gosh.
They might be. I mean, again, because last week we were talking about the only reason that I don't think Adam Driver is going to take the role is because he complained about how he didn't want to continue doing Star Wars because he didn't want to do that kind of commitment with Kylo Ren. So if Star Wars was too big of a commitment for him, this is going to be an even bigger commitment because Reed Richards is not a minor character in Marvel at all.
And
I'm sure they're going to build him to be.
if it succeeds, we're getting more than one movie.
Yeah.
And we're getting crossovers, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, because Reed is like the go-to guy when it comes to like anything smart. But on top of that, you know, he's one of the main members of the Illuminati. He's like, I mean, Reed Richards is a big deal.
Yeah.
Now my other counter to that,
Kind of like Doctor Strange, how he's popping up in
Right.
different shows, different movies.
Right. Now, my other counter to that was, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get a major Reed Richards taking over the MCU kind of thing, because in the comics, Hank Pym is a big deal and he's very minor in the MCU. So
Right. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I'm going to see, like, I like these two actors. I wish it was somebody a little lesser known, but
Right.
these are fine. These are fine.
I'm into it. That's all the rumors we got. Are you guys ready for some news? Ready to
I'm
get some newsies in here?
let's get the
do
newsies
it.
in here, because it is now time.
How do you like these apples? Ben Affleck and Matt Damon reunited for this year's Air, the story of how Nike enlisted Michael Jordan to endorse their new line of basketball shoes, a movie that's become one of the best reviewed films of 2023, sitting at 92% positive reviews with nearly 300 critics, but it's coming to Prime.
In India.
In
On May
India.
12th.
In India. Damn it. Stupid internet pulling graphics.
It's coming to India near you.
Comes to an India.
I mean, I'm guessing it's India and others, but it's not just India. I think we'll be able to watch it too.
It's only coming to India.
Sorry, guys.
Oh,
India doesn't know about the Air Jordan story, so they're just bringing it there, so they actually know who Michael Jordan is. They finally can figure it out.
Jesus.
exactly. I love it. I do have a just do it synopsis.
Just do it. Synopsis. Synopsis.
From award-winning director Ben Affleck, Air reveals the unbelievable game-changing partnership between a then-rookie Michael Jordan and Nike's fledgling basketball division, which revolutionized the world of sports and contemporary culture with the Air Jordan brand. The movie, or the moving story, follows the career-defining gamble of an unconventional team with everything on the line, the uncompromising vision of a mother who knows the worth of her son's immense talent, and the basketball phenom who would become the greatest of all time, Tom Brady.
Oh man.
Air will be making its global premiere on Prime Video in India,
In India.
And around the world,
Have you guys seen that Hertz commercial?
May
No.
12th.
So there's a Hertz commercial with Tom Brady right now,
Okay.
and basically like it's just him doing like random things at his house, and it's going,
Oh.
let's go, let's go, let's go, and then all of a sudden he goes to Hertz because they're advertising that Hertz
Right.
has EV cars now.
Oh, yeah.
So he gets in a Tesla and he goes, let's go, and then they drive off and he goes, Hertz, let's go.
Okay. I actually
That
like
story
these,
hurts.
these what is it? Not the. I like how we're getting the Air. We're getting Tetris. Like we got Tetris.
Yeah.
These origin story movies and shows are. I'm liking it. Tetris looks really great. This looks good. I've never been a big Jordan shoe fan. Like I've never had any. I think I had some when I was a kid,
I used to rock a lot of Jordans. I was a collector at one point.
but it looks good.
Yeah.
You know, Chris Tucker. I'm in.
Right. Yeah. Chris Tucker, Marlon Wayans.
Ben Affleck and his really awesome glasses.
Right?
I want those glasses.
I could have used the picture of him with his feet on the desk and it was just his bare feet. And I'm like, no,
Yes.
I'll use the premieres in India graphic and nobody's gonna notice. Not a problem.
Fun fact.
We noticed right away.
Fun fact. I had a manager when I worked at Amazon. He was like one of the top managers.
Yeah.
When he did my initial interview, just walks in the room, takes off his shoes, and just plants his feet up.
It's a power move, you know?
And the first thing he says is, "What do you think of Comcast?"
It's a power move. I have respect for that.
Did
Yeah.
he take his pants off?
No, he did not take his pants off.
Not yet. That was the second interview.
Hey-oh!
Maybe you should change your haircut. You know what I'm saying? Okay, moviegoers, are you not entertained? Crickets? Okay.
Can you do that again?
Moviegoers, are you not entertained?
Oh.
Director Ridley Scott. Director Ridley Scott is preparing for production on Gladiator, the sequel, and it was announced that Connie Nielsen will reprise her role as Lucia. And it was also revealed that Stranger Things star Joseph Quinn
So
is
hot.
in negotiations to play Emperor Caracalla.
Okay.
All right. Nielsen and Quinn joined the previously cast Paul Mescal as Lucius, Barry Keegan
Mhm.
as Emperor Geta, and Denzel Washington in a mystery role. Ooh. So into it? Yes. Are we?
So here's
we
the thing. Yes. Phil, why don't you go?
No.
Are you into it?
Oh, I'm definitely into this. I like the idea that it's Lucius and kind of like, you know, him having this this idolization of Maximus.
Yeah.
And kind of like, you know, them telling that story later on with him as an adult. So I mean, I kind of like the idea of where they're going with this. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens and like how this ties into like Gladiators in general.
So here's the thing. I actually am excited for this. Gladiator 1 was great.
One of my favorite movies.
Academy Award winning, Russell Crowe. But I still wish we would have got the original sequel that they were planning on, that they were going to write. Do you know about this story?
I don't.
So the writers of the first one wrote a second one like a couple years after Gladiator came out, and it was Maximus traveling through time and fighting in different wars.
Wait, what?
No joke. This thing almost got greenlit to be made, and it sounded so absurd. It kind of was amazing. But yeah,
Maximus in time.
yes. And it was going to be Russell Crowe traveling through time and fighting in all these big wars. Oh,
that would be great. What if like
I am Maximus Decimus Meridius.
and then he accidentally shows up and he's on the wrong side of like the Civil War. He's like,
God.
oh no.
So, oh no, I'm a racist. Now.
that's how Denzel Washington plays into this, I guess.
See, there you go.
Jesus Christ.
What if like every role Russell Crowe has had was just bits or chapters of that story,
Bum bum bum.
including Thor?
Yes.
I do have a Maximus Decimus Meridius Synopsis Opsius.
Opsius.
Maximus Decimus Meridius Synopsis Opsius. Synopsis.
The movie centers on Lucius, the son of Lucia, and nephew of Commodus, the son of Roman leaders Marcus Aurelius, who murdered his father and seized the throne. Commodus met his downfall in the gladiator ring against Maximus, who, despite being mortally wounded, took down the emperor before passing on to reunite with his family. Maximus has saved Lucius and his mother, leaving a lasting impact on the young boy. Huh. All right.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
If you find yourself on your back looking in the reeds, fear not, for you are in Elysium, and you are already dead.
Are you not entertained?
That's what he says in the when he's trying to rile up all of his men before that battle at the beginning.
Yeah.
Paramount Plus has dated the film for November 22nd, 2024. So it's a
Not that far away.
Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah,
There you go.
about a year away. It's not that's not too far.
I'm in. All right.
And if you're still not entertained, Pedro Pascal, who's
So hot right now.
has landed a pretty epic film gig as he's been cast in the director Ridley Scott's Gladiator sequel.
Oh,
Are you not entertained?
are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained by Pedro Pascal?
Is he taking care of a young child in some way? Because I feel like he's been typecast.
He's probably the
Sure.
nanny. He's Lucius's
He's
nanny.
in The Last of Us.
Oh, dude, he's gonna be Lucius's teacher. He's gonna be his master.
Last of Us,
That's what I
taking-
just fucking said, dude. Just
taking care of the little girl. Mandalorian, taking care of Yoda. He was in an alien, like a sci-fi movie where he's taking care of like something else. He's typecast as a caregiver. That's what he is, and he's great at it.
If it is a missed opportunity if while he's training Lucius,
Yeah,
he doesn't say this is the way.
this is the way. Din Grogu.
You die in the arena. This is the way.
This is the way.
Why is his name Din Grogu? So
We talked
Din's
about
his
that
name?
again because you decided not to be on that episode.
How dare you?
I was busy.
We
Why would
talked
you?
about
Why
that.
would you miss a show like that? Nobody's ever done that.
I have other things.
Yeah.
I was doing a different show.
Din
Don't worry
Grogu. He was adopted.
about it. So
Spoiler alert.
Pedro Pascal is gonna be in Gladiator the sequel as Lucius's nanny. Perfect.
And he's also
No-
cast as the nanny in a remake of Fran Drescher's The Nanny.
That makes sense.
Pedro Pascal.
I
in
bet you
Nanny
he's been
2.
practicing his laugh.
This is the way.
This is the way.
All right, let's get into some sequels. The sequel that everyone has been gripping onto is
After the
hanging
Christ
on
to
for dear life.
Electric Boogaloo.
It's not Passion of the Christ, Electric Boogaloo.
Come on. If I
The
say it enough
Resurrection reboot.
time, yes. If I say it enough times, it will happen. Mel Gibson, I'm talking to you.
Oh my God, maybe that's your next Chat GPT. You
With
make
that sexy pose that he's doing right there, he's like really bending it back.
no,
Look
you
at
make
those
Passion of the Christ too.
Oh, that'll be great.
Okay, where
This
are
is
we?
the movie that everybody's been waiting for.
Really?
Yes.
Everybody?
Everybody's been. I've been waiting since 1993.
Have you?
Cliffhanger 2?
It's really been a cliffhanger of a wait.
1993 mountain climbing action thriller Cliffhanger is getting a sequel, and Sylvester Stallone is set to return to the franchise. Just because it has a sequel does that make it a franchise? Is that the rule?
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go off a cliff and do a bad Sylvester Stallone impression.
Not good.
I need short shorts. Shorter the better.
Show my thighs. I got really nice
Who has
thighs.
short shorts? I have short shorts.
Who wears short shorts?
I wear short shorts.
I wear short shorts.
None of this sounds like Sylvester Stallone. None of us are doing it.
No story details are available to share for the sequel.
Adrian!
We know that Stallone will reprise the character of Ranger Gabriel Walker from the original film. The Cliffhanger sequel release date will be.
In the future.
Stay tuned for more news on the film in the future. Get it? It's a cliffhanger.
Oh,
I knew exactly what he was doing.
It's a cliffhanger.
I'm-
See, it's so much better when I explain my jokes.
yes, please
God.
do that for me.
You can't dodge my dad joke. Speaking of dodge, it's been announced that a dodgeball sequel is moving forward at 20th Century Studios, and Vince Vaughn is confirmed to reprise his role.
We just have nice things. Dodgeball. We don't need a sequel to Dodgeball.
We don't. We
Oh,
totally don't.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive,
and
and
dodge.
dodge.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball.
It's a great movie.
So apparently they've been trying to make this movie since the last one came out.
Really?
And as of right now, I don't know if let me not jump into it because James is probably going to say it.
Do it.
No, jump into it.
Well, no. Okay, so supposedly they've been waiting. The reason that they haven't gone forward on it is because they've been waiting on what's his name? Damn it, Purple Cobras.
Vince Vaughn?
No,
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. They've been waiting on Ben Stiller to greenlight it.
Okay.
I guess Ben Stiller didn't want to move forward on it.
I hope it's good, but
Yeah.
you know, I don't see it being good.
Supposedly, it's supposed to take up like immediately after.
Oh, really?
Which is
This
funny
movie's like-
because like it's Vince Vaughn is like 20 years older and does
Yeah.
not look like he did when he was in that movie. So it's
No. Okay.
He's got that tall old guy look to him now. You know,
Yeah.
where he's just lanky and limbs everywhere and kind of hunched over, like an old basketball player.
it would be funny
or
that
an old dodgeball player.
it would be funny if like it does like pick up immediately from like the end of the last movie,
Right.
but they don't address the fact that he looks 20 years older.
Or they even show a clip like they start it with the ending of it and you see him and then it goes to this one and he goes from brown hair to gray hair and nobody talks about it.
right. That's what I'm saying. It's like, and like, if you do have White come back, he needs to be like the fat version of White.
Yes.
You know,
I
my
like it.
milkshake brings other girls to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Fatty make it funny.
Jeez. All right. No date when we will dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge into theaters again.
All right.
All right. I guess this is MCU news, but
Yeah, it's the best.
apparently Rob Delaney, arguably played the funniest character in Deadpool 2, is returning for Deadpool 3.
Freaking Peter is coming back.
Peter's great.
So
You're a treasure, Peter.
The only thing I wish that Brad Pitt would make another cameo, even though his character died.
Dude, that was like the best cameo because
It
like,
really
you
was.
really think that he's just making a joke about Brad Pitt being in the movie.
Yeah. No.
And then Brad Pitt shows up for like literally a
Half a
scene when he
second.
dies.
half a second.
it's a multiverse. You never know what's going to happen.
You're a multiverse.
Yeah, thank you. From Deadline, the outlet confirmed that Rob Delaney has closed the deal to return for a third Deadpool movie. If you're unfamiliar with him, what is his name? Peter?
His name is Peter.
No superpowers.
He has no powers. They brought him into X-Force just because Wade was just like, you're perfect.
Yeah.
Come on in. And then he's just making jokes about his mustache the entire time.
I love it.
There was even a piece where it said, like, even before the release of the film, it was revealed that Peter had a secret Twitter account. We got to go find this Twitter account where the fictional character shared information on his life, including the fact that he's a fan of the sitcom Friends, and he's married to a woman named Susan.
I want to know more about Susan now.
Yeah. I think it's time to go on ChatGPT and just make it up.
Just make up stories. Tell me about Peter's wife, Susan.
Please. I need to know her day to day, what she does every day. And it's probably going to be boring and dumb, but I want to hear it.
It has to do with like trimming his mustache.
Yeah. Folding clothes, a lot of folding clothes. They don't even have kids, so it's not even that much laundry, but she just folds clothes nonstop.
Oh my goodness. Deadpool 3 will be released on November 8th, 2024. And it will be the first film made under the MCU banner with an R rating. Ooh.
So excited for this. You guys have no idea.
I hope because they become best friends. I hope Rob McElhenney gets into Deadpool.
Oh my God. I need Rob McElhenney in this. Like,
I want him to be in it. So like I can see him being in it. He would be a great addition.
Yeah.
Whatever he does.
He has the same sense of humor. He would be like an amazing character.
Oh man. I love Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's like just bromance they're having.
Yep, totally.
Like for a minute, we were posting like whatever whenever Ryan would post something on his Instagram, we would repost it on ours.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Did you see the song that he posted for Rob's birthday?
No,
dude, it was funny, man. I gotta find it for you.
Yeah, I love them so much.
Did you watch Welcome to Wrexham?
No,
you have to watch Welcome to Wrexham, dude.
So fun. It's on Hulu, I think, right? Hulu.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm kind of in the middle. I started My Hero
Academia.
You have like 500 seasons of that.
I am. I'm like halfway through season 2, and I freaking love it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
When did you get hooked? Was it like episode 1 or season 1?
Episode 1. It was episode 1. Like
okay.
I saw it, I'm like, I'm in. This is great. And now I'm like, I started to read the comic, and it's so great.
I'm at the point. Yeah, I'm at the point where it's like One Piece. I can't start it because there's like 1,000 seasons.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, like One Piece has, I think it's like it has more than Naruto, and Naruto like already was a long series.
Yeah, every other episode, I'm like, I have a new favorite character. Oh, it's so great.
You a big Bakugan guy?
Yes.
He's so angry. It's great.
No,
You guys are so Asian sometimes.
That's racist.
I know. Back to Hollywood being Hollywood news. For the second time in 15 years, the Writers Guild of America is going on strike.
Man, and now we're not going to get a full season of Heroes.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
The writer's strike ruined that show.
It did.
Oh, yeah, totally.
The first season was great, and then the second season was a writer's strike, and it got half a season, and it was dog shit.
Yeah.
It could have been so good.
It's like, well, how do you like? You guys find some like some scrub writers to like take on the rest of the season? Like how How are you a writer that's trying to get into Hollywood and you're that bad that you ruin that entire show?
Yeah, because I just read a headline that it just started like SNL is not doing the Pete Davidson episode, or they didn't, or they are not going to because the writer's strike.
Yeah,
it's
it's like immediate. Same with like Jimmy Kimmel and what's the other one?
I could do without late night till
Yeah.
those late night talk show hosts are.
I think Fallon wanted to keep the show going though without the writers. He's like, I can do it.
He's drunk and
Well-
he just wants to go talk to his audience.
Fallon is also part of his own writing staff. So I
Yeah.
mean, like, he actually partially writes his show. So
Mhm.
All right. After finding themselves unable to strike a deal with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, so it's producers versus writers, the WGA has officially ordered its members to put their pencils down and close Final Cut in order to head to the picket line as soon as today. Wow.
yeah.
I mean, it's gonna suck, and hopefully this gets resolved quick.
Yeah.
But a lot of TV shows are going to get all TV shows are going to get affected by this, and we're going to notice it.
Well, it's a big streaming thing, right? Like the whole thing is
Yes.
not getting any residuals because of streaming,
Right.
and it's like, it's the last writer's strike. It actually had a lot to do with that as well. But like,
There's Scarlett Johanssoning them.
right, like a lot of it was just like they weren't getting enough money. And they worked out a deal to give them more residuals for it. And but like back then, it was like, well, streaming's not going to be a thing. Don't worry about it. You guys are going to be able to
The fad.
Yeah, like you guys are going to be able to still get money on writing for like screenwriting and stuff like that.
15
And
years
now-
ago, there was no streaming.
Right. Well, then, it was still in its infancy.
Well,
I
And
was
now-
getting my DVD discs out of my mailbox.
and now I expect, like, don't be surprised if we're going to see this writer strike, and then I wouldn't be surprised if we got a VFX strike, because what they get paid compared to what they're doing is so atrocious for the VFX guys. Like, they get paid next to nothing for so much work, and I expect that to happen in the VFX world as well.
I'm sure if we talked to Curtis, he would double back that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So interesting,
man.
So yeah,
Curtis
you know,
does.
literally the same thing that happened to Scarlett Johansson. It's all about streaming. Like all the studios are putting money into the streamers, but they're keeping all the money.
Right. And the streamers know, like, that's where it's at right now. That's why they have so much money. And what kills me is like how Netflix keeps raising their prices.
And we just found out that Netflix isn't even doing their mail order DVDs anymore. They're stopping doing that.
I thought they stopped that a long time ago. I actually laughed when I read that.
I only knew that they were still doing DVDs by mail because at my work, I work at a old folks home. Basically, a few of my residents have the Netflix DVDs come to them. I'm like, I didn't. That's interesting. Now, what's Margaret gonna do? She can't watch her movies anymore because they're not gonna send them to her. Margaret, I'm sorry.
Or this mailroom is really behind because there's still DVDs sitting there. Oh my goodness!
Why do these people keep ordering the second season of Bones? It's just the second season.
Oh God!
Murder, She Wrote season 4 is always out of stock.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, so I think the last one lasted like 3 months. But what came out of that, besides like Heroes being awful, but it also spurred on a bunch of reality shows.
Yep, that's where our boom came from.
Right.
Reality shows,
right?
Because they're cheap to make, they're easy.
Because I mean, there's like minimal writing. All you have to do is just tell people, "Hey, make a fight."
But now, what are we gonna get? Because now there's not gonna be another reality show spike because we've been through it, and we're kind of at the very tail end of the reality show time that we've been in. We're not getting more of those. So what's going to happen now? Are people just going to go more to podcasts again? Maybe.
This is our moment.
Right. This is where we blow up. This is where we blow up.
We're gonna cross that picket line.
So hot right now.
So hot right now.
Distance nerding. So hot right now.
I think we might get more reality shows. Like, people are gonna look at like say Squid Game and be like, how can we adapt this? Like, do we do
how do we kill people?
how do we do a family version of Squid Game? How do we
Mr.
we
Beast
do
did that.
Yeah, he
another
Well, Netflix is doing it right now.
Yeah.
another Floor is Lava for like ABC? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Another masked something.
Yeah, exactly.
Singer, masked dancer, masked puppeteer.
From the studio that brought you The Masked Singer comes
The
the
masked,
masturbator,
the masked knitter.
the masked debater.
They did have, I don't even know. If
Debate.
it's-
Like they're doing debates.
They're masked debates.
Yeah, masked debates.
I don't even know if it aired, but there was also Masked Dancer.
Oh yeah, no, that aired.
God.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Okay, we ended up
Oh,
watching the whole thing on Hulu.
Failing.
The
I don't
masked
know why.
chess player.
Oh, it was awful. It was awful.
Yeah.
Okay, back to projects that are coming up. Paramount has been developing a new Transformers animated movie that is coming to theaters in 2024, and the official title and cast have been revealed.
This one surprised me a little.
This is pretty cool. The title of the film is Transformers 1, and the cast includes, as Optimus Prime, Chris Hemsworth,
Okay.
Brian Tyree Henry as Megatron, Scarlett Johansson as Alita, Keegan-Michael Key as Bumblebee, John Hamm as Sentinel Prime, and Lawrence Fishburne as Alpha Trion.
Okay. I like that cast.
John Hamm is Sentinel Prime.
He's so hot right now.
John Hamm, dude. And then
Allegedly.
Lawrence Fishburne is Alpha Trion. Like, I mean, like, I'm interested in seeing what Keegan-Michael Key does now that we know that he is a like supreme voice actor.
He's so good.
Dude, because they didn't do any enhancements on his Toad, right? That was really him.
Really?
Yeah, that was all him.
His was so. I loved his character so much.
Yeah, he said that that he put in a whole bunch of work developing that character
Oh yeah.
because he said like he tried different registries that he had never messed with before.
And I can see him doing that because he came up in improv. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure he does a whole bunch of different voices.
Yeah.
And he did it for Key and Peele too. Like
Yeah.
he always had different characters with different voices.
Yeah.
Just
I was surprised when he said that was no enhancements. Same thing with what's his face? I Am Groot.
oh, Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel. He said when he did Baby Groot,
Mm-hmm.
he said he didn't do any enhancements. That was really him going falsetto.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I Am Groot.
Yeah, he said that in an interview. He went falsetto to do Baby Groot.
Was that before or after he asked a reporter out on a date in an interview?
Probably after.
Yeah, he's like, I am Groot. So,
Am Groot.
I'm Groot.
I am Groot.
I'm Groot. We are Groot.
I am Groot.
So I am kind of interested in Chris.
You
Hemsworth,
are Groot.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, where does he go with that? Because Optimus is kind of a serious character.
And we're so used to like one voice. You know what I mean? A very distinct voice.
But
Yeah.
like his American accent's actually decent. It's just it's.
I don't want. I want an Australian Optimus Prime.
Hello, mate. Bumblebee. I can't do it. I'm not good.
Bumblebee roll out.
But no, that cast looks great.
Bumblebee, put another shrimp on the bobby.
Put another shrimp on your tailpipe, Bumblebee.
Oh, we are thespians.
Very much so.
You can read minds?
I know.
No, thespian, not lesbian.
Oh.
Come to my window. All right. Franchise producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventure previously shared lots of details about the film being set on Cybertron, and he revealed that it will be telling the story of a young Optimus Prime and Megatron.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about this last week about kind of like they kind of switched roles.
Okay.
So if you read the comics, if you watch like some of the cartoons that kind of mention some of this stuff,
totally do.
Mostly in the comics though, Optimus was more of a fascist, and then when he realized he was a Prime, his whole thing, he became a reluctant leader.
So because I just want to know, because this is a younger Optimus Prime, so instead of a semi truck, is it going to be a Tonka truck?
Yes.
Okay.
No, he was a Cybertronian truck before
Ah,
that. And
yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
Megatron was more of like the optimistic, I want to help all the people of Cybertron.
Yeah.
And as he climbed the ranks in the Cybertronian military, when he became a general is when he started becoming more of a fascist.
Oh, okay.
So
Once again, I'm up for more Transformers. Like I said, they're fun. They're fun movies, and they're great animated shows and movies.
Mhm.
So it'll be fun.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
interesting.
that one.
to follow that line, that like the comics and what they did in the comics.
Yeah.
Or if they just kind of create their own story.
Mhm.
The what is it? That War on Cybertron trilogy
So good.
that was on Netflix. It was interesting because it was definitely not for kids, and it was so serious, but it was like deep into the lore of Transformers. But it was fun, but it was like so much more serious than you ever expected it to be. Anyway, animated Transformers movie Transformers 1 will roll out into theaters July 19th, 2024.
Sweet.
Autobots roll out.
All right. Nothing is stronger than family, except Bat Family. Holy Bat Family news, Batman.
Family.
Nothing stronger than family.
Why did
Emma-
you say their name? I am Groot. Why did you say their name? Martha.
I am Martha. I am Martha.
Mom.
Oh, shit. Why did you say their name?
Amazon has announced that they've acquired a couple of cool new animated Batman projects from Warner Brothers and DC. The studio confirmed it previously reported we're getting 2 seasons ordered of the Matt Reeves, J.J. Abrams, Bruce Timm's Batman Cape Crusader series.
Okay.
Hooray. Yay. So that one's like the original vision of Batman the Animated Series, like a little bit more adult version. But then we got 2 new Bat properties. So one is Merry Little Batman, and we're also getting a spinoff of that movie called Bat Family.
Why did they do Alfred dirty like this? Look at
I was
Alfred,
just gonna
man.
Say that.
Alfred dirty, man.
I was just gonna mention, like, why does Alfred
Dude.
look like the oldest man in existence?
Why does his head look like his ear? Like his head looks like his ear.
He's got an ear within an ear.
He looks like an ear with a dick.
Okay, so the tall buff dude with the beard is that supposed to be Bruce?
I thought that was the bounty man.
No, that's Bruce.
Looks like the bounty man.
And that's Damien.
Okay.
That's supposed to be Bruce and Damien?
Yeah,
Huh.
of course. Well, if you're wondering, I do have a merry little synopsis.
Sorry. Merry little synopsis. Synopsis.
I thought that was a skirt that he was that the bottom of him. I thought it was a skirt. Okay, it's a kid. I thought it wasn't a kid. I swore that was a skirt or a dress. That makes way more sense. Okay.
Merry little Batman.
Did him dirty.
Oh, don't zoom in on that. Merry Little Batman is described as a family action comedy that sees young Damian Wayne transforming into Little Batman in order to defend his home and Gotham from the villains who want to destroy the holidays.
Alfred transforming into the grave. Alfred's transforming into the Crypt Keeper.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not kidding. Zoom in on Alfred again. I'm sorry. I can't get over this. So Alfred looks like an ear with a dick for a nose.
Like, wait, don't forget about the mustache.
Like, I want to turn
I
it
thought
up.
that was his mouth at first, and then
Yeah.
I had to look at it. I was
No.
like, no, the slit underneath that is the mouth.
Yeah,
He's
and-
got a weird mustache.
And Alfred has this weird white Hitler stash.
Like, why is he such a hunchback? I don't get this.
I'm sorry, Alfred.
They did Alfred hella dirty, dude.
Yeah, it's whatever.
And then Bruce has like a straight up, like, I haven't shaved my face in 20 years beard.
Right.
Oh
I'm
my
actually going to watch this. I hope it's fun. It looks like it's going to be fun. It's going to be wild.
So Mike Roth directs the animated feature that features a screenplay by Morgan Evans, who wrote Teen Titans Go. Roth also is executive producing alongside Warner Brothers Animation Sam Register, but then we're getting this little holiday special, and then it's gonna branch out into its own thing. So it's gonna have a the Bat Family, and we have a Bat Family spin-off opsis.
Bat Family spin-off opsis. Synopsis. Actually, before you jump into the synopsis, I was going to say Mike Roth did regular show, so I kind of understand this animation.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Because this is very much like regular show animation.
Okay.
The spin-off series, Bat Family, follows Batman Alfred and young Damian Wayne, who has now taken on the mantle of Little Batman alongside a few newcomers to Wayne Manor as they navigate the fun and frustrations of life as a super family. Jace Ricci, Mike Roth, and Register executive produce this series.
All right.
It's funny that they made Damian Little Batman in this.
Yeah.
Which is great because Damian in the comics right now, they just revealed that he does become Batman.
Sweet.
But he ends up getting a white costume.
Oh.
And he becomes the Light Knight.
Okay.
Because
and this is in the comics?
Yeah. So in Deceased, right?
Yeah.
Which is Elseworlds though. Come on.
But yeah, but like in that whole thing, they show like in the future, he becomes the Light Knight because he is the antithesis of the darkness.
Okay.
Right. And it's kind of cool because
I want to read the comic.
The way that they described it is he becomes what Bruce always wanted Batman to be.
Right. Okay.
So it's a little interesting the way they wrote that.
It'll be fun. I think it'll be a fun show though.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird scenario because there's the anti-life equation that Darkseid was always hunting for, and then he gets, I guess, the pro-life equation, and it gets all political. Who knows?
Well, yeah.
And so it's a little odd. Anyway, Merry Little Batman will be swinging.
Oh God.
Pro equation.
Oh goodness! I was hoping somebody picked that up. Merry Little Batman will be swinging onto Amazon Prime this holiday season.
You're a merry little Batman. Have yourself a merry little Batman.
And I don't know. I'm not...
And Damian is still Batman.
There we go. Alfred's gonna die, and he looks like an ear with an ear.
Hold on. Look what Watson said.
Wow. No, I haven't. Why has he? Has he?
Yeah. Phil just showed me.
Yeah. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do for those baby carrots.
Oh my God. Oh, baby, don't worry. We're gonna be talking baby carrots next week.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there. All right, hold on to your joysticks, bub.
Oh, I am already.
Oh, you've been holding on to it for a long time. The Nintendo Switch version of Marvel's Midnight Suns is no longer happening.
No, on Nintendo specifically.
On
right?
Nintendo.
Yes. That's what I said. The
It
Nintendo
looks
Switch
like a fun
version.
game. I've seen it be played, and it's pretty cool.
I've heard a lot of like kind of I've heard mixed reviews.
I'm not big into tactical games, and it's more of like a tactical game, and I'm not a huge fan of those.
It's supposed to be like XCOM, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I guess in a release from Firaxis Games,
Mhm.
all 4 DCL installments, The Good, the Bad, and the Undead Redemption, The Hunger, and Bloodstorm. I guess they were all like different games that are going to get
DLCs. Yeah.
DLCs will be available on launch day for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Players who purchased the Legendary Edition of the games of the Marvel Midnight Suns Season Pass. 2K said, oh, by the way, note that Nintendo Switch version of Marvel's Midnight Sun is no longer planned. So they kind of slipped it in. Like, by the way, we're not delivering on what we promised.
It's crazy because Midnight Suns doesn't seem like it's that graphic intensive of a game.
I mean, I've seen it played on the PS5. It's pretty awesome.
No, I mean it looks good,
Yeah.
but it doesn't look like a game that can't run on Switch.
Especially like the Switch OLED one.
Yeah.
It definitely could.
Yeah, because it's like I said, it seems like something that could run on a PS4.
It runs on Steam Deck.
Well,
You're
Steam
darn
Steam
right.
Deck's a different monster, man.
Yeah.
Steam Deck has ridiculous graphics.
Oh, it's so good.
Get that Steam Deck, yo. Does that sway you? Whether, because you've always said, young Phil, that you've wanted a Switch,
Yeah,
but now it's like, meh. It's not going to be on Midnight Suns. Is not going to be on.
Well, you might
On
as well wait
Switch.
because Switch 2 is going to be coming out anytime,
Yep.
like, very soon.
They keep saying it. I mean, or people keep on talking about the rumors, and I mean, like,
Are they starting rumors?
yeah, they are.
Oh, dear.
No, I would love to get a Steam Deck, but I mean, like, the damn thing costs $700 for
It's
a really
really
good
bad.
one.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I can't afford that. Like, I would rather get I would rather get a Nintendo
PSVR.
Switch. Well, PSVR for sure. I'd rather get a Switch just because,
It's so much fun.
yeah, like the Zelda games, especially
Yeah.
that they just released all the old Zelda games on it,
Yep.
and they're gonna they just announced they're doing a remaster of Ocarina of Time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I have a reason to use my Switch again.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to play, like, I want to get back on Mario Kart. I want to get back on Super Smash, like stuff like that. You know,
Yeah. I mean, I have a Switch Lite and it's still fun. Like,
Yeah.
I want a regular Switch, but it's just fun.
Yeah.
Like, I have like 4 Mario games. It's great. The last Zelda was amazing.
yeah. I know Fours was talking about how he's not excited for
The new Zelda.
for the new game.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, the reviews have been coming out, and everybody's been talking about how amazing that
Because
game
it's like
is.
$80 for a Switch game.
Not because of that. He's not excited because he
No,
doesn't like the whole like building aspect where you have to like build your weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's still like the first one was such a fun game.
Yeah.
I got a question. Speaking of games,
I have an answer.
so my kids are like, oh, video games are kind of cool. Like some of their friends have Switches.
Yep.
And we had a Wii for a little bit, but the Wii crapped out. But should I get like a Switch
Yeah.
for these youngsters?
Absolutely.
That's the best system to get them.
But
For
but the
kids,
thing
yeah.
is, I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
You know,
You better get what's good about that is you get a Switch, not a Switch Lite, and you can have 3, 4 controllers and they can all play together.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On most
So-
games you can play together.
Most of the games on Wii or not Wii on Switch are like party games.
Yeah.
So like,
Mario Party is super great for that age.
Yeah.
So you would just have a Switch and then you just buy extra
Yeah,
controllers?
you buy all other wireless controllers.
And then if if you let Chemo get into the dark side of gaming,
Mm-hmm.
he can play Fortnite.
Oh,
I hate that game, by the way.
I tell my son asks about Fortnite. I'm like, you know what? It's so weird. It's not on my PS4. I can't get it. I don't know why. I'm not able to download it. I'm sorry.
It is available on Switch.
I
Though, and
refuse to
I
get
hate
it.
that game.
I hate
with a passion.
But no, I would say get a Switch. Honestly, it would be so much fun, and you would have fun playing with them.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of going to your cousin's spot and being like, how much for a Wii? You know?
Oh yeah, that would be a good idea. Go to One Up Retro Gaming. Hey, what's up, Travis?
Shout outs to One Up Retro Gaming.
They have all of the stuff, and the Wii's aren't going to be super expensive, even though it's kind of like a classic now, which is weird.
That's so weird.
Yeah, but Wii would be fun.
Parenting done right.
Don't judge, Aaron. Stop it.
How much is this? How much is a Switch?
Uh,
Like
$20.
300?
$20.
no, if you get a regular Switch, it's like 200. Yeah, like 200,
Going to-
230, something like that. If you get the OLED, it's like 300, but a regular Switch is like 230, 250, something like that.
Yeah, and you don't need much for the kids to keep them entertained, man. I mean, the OLED would be like if you're playing more high res games, but I mean, if you're getting it for the kids, you don't have to worry about getting the OLED.
Right.
Knowing that you can like just add controllers, now I'm kind of interested in a Switch.
Mhm.
Okay.
Just now, after this many years, finally.
Hey man, I'm talking to you about a Wii. I'm old school. I still get Netflix DVDs in the mail. Don't
Okay,
judge
I'm
me.
sorry.
All right, Firaxis, the creators of the game, as well as the XCOM franchise, is now working on a new Civilization game. It hasn't been named just yet, but everyone's going with Civilization 7 for now, since it's known to be a mainline game. So,
I never got into Civilization.
I never got into Civ either.
Yeah.
you know what I got into, though? I got into merch, people.
Oh,
We got merch.
merch.
Merch. Hold on. We got merch, people. He caught me like not prepared for that at all.
Sorry. Get that merch. Get that merch.
Uh-oh, James. You're muted, sir.
Oh,
Sorry.
can't hear.
Hats are $35 or
Great
30
price.
if you're buying multiple hats. We got shirts. If you want a shirt, just DM us. Let us know the size you're looking for. We should have these at Powerhouse Comic-Con, right? The shirts? Yes.
Absolutely. We're going to have all that stuff at Powerhouse Comic-Con.
There you go. So if you want a shirt, they're $20 or 25 if we got to ship it to you.
That's a great price.
Isn't it?
With every shirt, you get an interdimensional sandwich.
What a deal.
I'll buy that for $1.
Or 35 of them.
Yeah.
All right. And if you want more merch, check out lucharillas.com. I'm going to copy the link.
There you go. What a handsome gorilla.
And get some Lucharillas gear, including the Distance Nerdorilla. What do they got? Shirts and I'm dying. Power banks.
Oh.
And what else do they have?
We got those the pagers.
The bum boxes.
The
Yes.
bum boxes.
Yes.
They got bottle openers, stuff like that.
Okay.
I like it.
Fanny
like
pack. You got if you guys had a fanny pack, I would get it.
If we had a fanny pack, I would get it.
I want a distance learning fanny pack.
James,
all
we
I'm
might
saying.
have to make fanny packs.
Because I wear a fanny pack at work, and I would wear it at work.
I have a Golden Girls fanny pack now.
Oh,
What do you mean now? You probably have always had
Awesome. No, I got it for Sack Enemy.
I thought he was gonna say I got it for Jackie, but I kept it for me.
No, I bought it for myself. Totally got that for myself.
Okay.
All right, I'm messaging our people.
Good. Have your people talk to my people.
We're gonna fanny pack it up. So
So
we'll give you an update. Maybe Mondays, since we have game streams from 8 to 12.
Yes, sir.
There you go in the mornings. What are you playing right now?
So I originally was playing Hogwarts Legacy, but then I got my arm twisted. It wasn't much twisting, but Jedi Survivor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's definitely better than the first one, and the first one was already really good.
First one's great. I'm replaying the first one right now.
Yeah. So I am playing Jedi Survivor.
Does your character have a mullet?
So I found the mullet. I have the mullet, but I did not put the mullet on him.
Darn it. You didn't go with Theo Vaughn?
Do the mullet. Come on.
But I mean,
Come on,
I
man.
did find it because I was looking at the customization. And I was like, oh, I found the mullet.
I saw a bunch of articles talking about how you can have a mullet. I'm like, that's awesome. Sweet, dude.
I did give him a full beard, though.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You got to do the mullet. Come on now.
I like that Watson said, speaking of merch, I travel a lot for work now, and there are distance learning stickers all over the Western time zone.
Oh.
If you get fined for business for vandalism, I apologize.
Oops. What are you apologizing for? It wasn't you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I
I
don't
don't
know
know
where
what you're talking about. Guys, Tuesdays, the show that you're watching right now, The Download from 6:30 to 8:30, where we talk news, rumors, we watch trailers and all that kind of fun stuff. And of course, you get to see Aaron Thicke's beautiful face.
We get to read get to read stories made by machines.
Exactly.
Yep.
The machines. The machines. And then, of course, Thursdays, the build from 6 to 8 on Twitch and YouTube. Hang out with me as I build Lego. And as of right now, I am building the Nano Gauntlet from Endgame.
Ooh, fancy.
Beautiful.
Look at you prepared.
I wasn't.
It happened to be right there.
Yeah.
But I'm building the Nano Gauntlet. And then, of course, we're going to have Night of the Chihuahuas back on the show on Thursday. And we're going to be basically we're going to be talking their latest book as well as their new Kickstarter for the fourth book. So get ready for that, guys.
Awesome. That's cool. Eric mentioned it earlier. That's cool. So Nate's coming on Thursday, right? Yeah.
Yes, Nate is going to be on Thursday.
Sweet. All right, let's get to some pluggables. Plug-ables.
So Mr. Thickness.
Yes, sir.
Where can people find you if they want to know more about the Thick?
You can find me everywhere at Aaron Thick. Go to OnlyFans, type in Aaron Carter, RIP. I'm all over the place.
RIP. Oh, it's so rude.
Yeah. What do you want me to say? He had an OnlyFans and now he's dead.
Yeah.
God.
But it is blue check verified, so good for you.
Darn right.
It is blue check verified. Oh,
I
God.
pay the $8 a month.
Exactly.
Thanks, Elon.
Oh, God, that's musky.
Have something you want to discuss? Tell us what you're nerding out on and make sure to let us know in the Facebook group, The Distance Nerdington Post.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we say it every week. If you want to support Distance Nerding, the best way to support us is by joining the OnlyFans. Join the taco party, ladies and gentlemen. Head over to distancenerding.com and click on that top left corner and hit that join the taco party button and buy us a taco, because that goes right back into the show. We get to make more content for you guys and have more fun with everybody out there, getting more prizes for everybody. It gets us, makes it so that we can continue doing the mediocre entertaining that we do to you.
You're darn right. And we're the best at it.
Exactly. We're the best at mediocre entertainment.
I strive for mediocrity.
Exactly. That's the best that we can get. Ladies and gentlemen, connect with us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Discord, MySpace, GeoCities, OnlyFans. It's only pictures of Aaron Watson's feet and
That's
handles.
it. That's all.
It's only pictures of Aaron Watson's feet.
He didn't
and
even know I
handles.
was taking them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And still taking them.
I think he figured it out like maybe a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But it is still pictures of nothing but Aaron Watson's feet and mandals.
Go check it out.
Back to the roots.
Back to the roots.
Oh yes, we miss doing this. We miss having Aaron in the studio, and it's great having him here.
Yeah,
Right.
I love it. I missed you guys.
But guys,
I missed you
everywhere
too.
at Distance Nerding. Of course, you can send us an email at distnerding@aol.com.
There you go.
Fix the kerning. Oh my god.
No, I'm not going to. I'm leaving it like that. I'm leaving it like that because it's like 10 times funnier to leave it
You
like
can drive a truck through that space.
You can.
What is that, Michael Strahan's teeth?
All right.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay.
And on that note, thanks and keep nerding together.
All right. It is now time for everybody's favorite part of the show.
Love you too, Watson, by the way.
Yes, we love you,
miss you
Watson.
too.
Love you.
The part of the
And your
show
feet.
where all of us leave you and you guys get to go on with your lives. So here we go.
You got to find something to dance with.
I got it.
Oh, he's got something. Here we go.
Ready? Oh, look at that. Oh.
Yeah. Over.
Distance Nerding.
This is James's, by the way.
Hey, that's mine. Wait, what? Quit manhandling it.
Hold on, I have to switch the camera.
There's not even a protector on it. If we ever needed a GIF made, it would be this.
This needs to be a gift. You pervert!
She signed it. I'm letting you know she signed it. She signed it. Very nice lady. Very nice lady. Oh, look. Funko Pops. Where's Thick's Funko Pop?
At his house.
Oh.
We'll see everybody on Thursday.